30 Odd Minutes is sponsored in part by Digital Dowsing. Who are you powered by?
For the next 30 minutes, we will explore the unexplained. From mysteries beyond our galaxy to ghostly phenomena in our own backyard, we will dive into our psychic abilities and explore everything from conspiracies to the just plain weird. Welcome to 30 Odd Minutes. If the truth is out there, we will find it. But only by sheer accident.
Hey! Yeah. Welcome to 30 Odd Minutes. It's great to have you here aboard the mothership. Our 100th mission. How exciting is that?
100.
100 times we've done this. Crashed many times, and tonight, well, who knows what'll happen. It's going to be one of those kind of things. I want to say hello to the lovely gentleman in our control center, Matt, Andrew. How are you guys tonight?
Doing just fine.
100 missions. Can you believe it?
Yep. I think we might need an oil change.
Yeah. At the very least. And of course, Sarah in the comm center. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm ready for a vacation, so luckily one is coming up for me. I'm going to escape the ship for a week, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, it does happen.
She's going to Rigel 7.
She's being abducted.
I thought I already was.
I thought she was abducted.
But, all right.
Nice.
But I do want to give a shout out to Julia Patton. Your donation keeps highly radioactive fuel in our tanks, so thank you.
Julia, thank you.
Woo. And I also want to say greetings to the town of Sevastopol, Wisconsin.
We're huge there.
Yes, huge, #1. So thanks for picking up our transmission, guys. We appreciate it.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
And it's very fitting that we have this email for our 100th mission because one of our oldest fans, she goes by Cricket in the chat room. She has been in there, I think since my first episode. I mean, she's really been there from day one. So she wrote us saying, I just wanted to say congratulations on your 100th mission and also to say how much I love and really admire you all. 30 Odd Minutes and all of you are so amazing. Thank you so much for all the hard work you do to bring us a top-notch show. I'm looking forward to the next 100 missions, so keep up the fantastic job. Sincerely, your #1 oddball fan, Cricket. And I think she really is our #1 fan. Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure she's our #1 fan? Because we have a special surprise guest tonight.
No way.
Hold on. Just wait. Coming soon.
I'll try to contain my excitement.
All right. Hey, a couple weeks ago, we showed you a picture of me getting turned into a zombie. Well, you know what happens. When one zombie gets loose, they start biting others, especially if you're in a closed space like a spaceship, and then it infects others. Sadly, the entire 30 Odd Minutes crew were turned into zombies this past week by Brett from Behold Design. Check this out. Look at us.
Bite me, Jeff.
30 Odd Minutes of the dead. How awesome is that?
A bunch of starving zombies.
We are. That's kind of how we feel at the end of every show, and then we get some beer and wings, and everything
and
starts.
It stays off the zombie attack, yeah.
It does. It saves countless lives, Thank you, Brett. We're going to put that one up on our website. It's amazing. So tonight we're going to be talking about some of our favorite moments, some of your favorite moments. You told us in email and on Twitter and things like that, and we're going to go through it. Also, we're going to hear from your favorite people, Dr. Dreck. You'll hear from all of us some of our favorite and least favorite moments. We're going to relive the embarrassment. But if you've been watching the show since the beginning, you know a segment that we've run again and again is something called the One Question Interview. Check this one.
One Question Interview.
This is Dave Schrader's special report from the top of Dracula's castle in Romania. It's a one-question interview with Joshua P. Warren. Joshua, you've just climbed 1,480 stairs. Would you rather climb the 1,480 stairs to the top of Dracula's castle in North Carolina heat, or mate with a Sasquatch?
Since I have mated with the Sasquatch, I will take the North Carolina heat.
Okay.
Good answer.
Good choice, Joshua P. Warren. Thank you for that. Thank you, Dave Schrader, for the one-question interview filed from Romania. How cool is that? You guys can send us your clips too. Email us at info@30oddminutes.com and visit our website at www.30oddminutes.com. You can see all our past episodes. You can sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Tells you who the guest is going to be that night. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and all that other stuff because we interact, as you will see coming up. You know, doing the show for 100 missions now, we have attracted some very strange fans, friends, and people that help out and contribute. Thank you all. You guys are really incredible. One strange oddball that has joined our crew within the last, 6 months or so is Dr. Dreck. We keep him locked up in a laboratory on the mothership where he files reports for us. Take a look.
Greetings, oddballs. Well, everybody knows about Ouija boards, but I recently discovered a variation on the Ouija board. I got one from the country of Italy, and it's called the Luigi board. Here's one right here. Now, I think I'll ask the Luigi board something about my future. Let's see how it reacts. So tell me, Luigi board, do I have any money coming my way?
You look too thin. How about some nice lasagna?
No, I don't want any. No, I'm not.
Who are you kidding? How about some nice gnocchi?
Please, don't keep offering me. I mean, I love Italian food. Please.
I got a little weenie with a clam sauce. Come on, I'm hungry.
Gnocchi. Yeah, I better stay away from this Luigi board, but for now, I really gotta get some gnocchi.
Yeah, we do know how you feel. Dr. Dreck, thank you.
Gnocchi. Food.
He's our mad scientist, Matt, of course, being our downright angry scientist. Thank you, guys. All right. I told you we did have a special guest for tonight, and we do. And I'm getting ready to introduce her.
Oh, my God.
Right now. This is going to be the most awkward moment in 100 missions of 30-odd minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, beaming to the mothership live, from the house I grew up in, my mom.
Yay!
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
Oh, just ducky.
Okay. Now, is this the first time you watched the show?
No, second.
Okay.
I am your number one fan.
You know what's funny? Whenever someone tells me, like, oh, I'm a big, huge fan of 30-odd minutes, I always say, between you and my mom, that's 2. So... Folks, meet the president of the fan club, my mom. Yay! Sarah has a question for you.
Yeah, I guess I do. I was wondering, how much therapy did you need after raising Jeff for 18 years?
I would say a good year and a half of steady therapy.
Nice. Okay, not too bad. All right.
Right.
Actually, and what was the concentration of the medications?
Well, just a lot of different ones.
Laughter. Laughter was her medicine, Matt.
Mom, was I a good kid?
You were perfect.
Oh, boy.
No.
She's been brainwashed.
He was a good kid.
At what point did you think that I would get into something really weird and turn it into a career?
When I bought your first Ouija board. And you want to know why I bought it?
Why?
To teach you how to spell. You were supposed to take off in the other direction.
Now, do you remember when I was using it and my head was spinning around all the way? Wasn't that weird?
That was when I started therapy.
Right. Very good. All right, Matt, Andrew, do you have any questions for my mom before we let her drift off into the ethers?
Not that I can ask on television.
Oh, do call. Oh, I'd like to thank everyone that purchased one of my hats.
Woo!
Mom's haunted hats. That's right.
That's really great. Thank you.
She's been
You're
knitting
helping
away.
To pay for my golf.
And she's been knitting away her haunted hats, and they've become a fashion staple in the paranormal. So.
I saw people rocking them at Slater Mill.
Oh, yeah.
They did. That's right. We were at events. We've seen them.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my mom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mommy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.
All right, Mom is just one of the many weird fans we have. God bless her for raising me, putting up with me in all these years. Okay, from the beginning, the reason 30-odd minutes came about, it happened a little over 3 years ago, and it's because we were looking at everything that was going on in the paranormal. Everyone and their brother had a radio show, especially an internet radio show, and the whole idea was, let's do something different. Number one, let's have some fun with this subject, because it gets pretty weird. Let's look at everything. Let's throw it all on the table, look at every point of view. And lots of stuff went right from those early days, and lots of stuff went horribly wrong, especially when we started messing around with UFO guests. Matt, am I right?
Oh, you have no idea how right. No idea. It was definitely one of those, I can't believe this is really happening again type of things that would just continue on and on, especially like our first one.
Right. Episode 8.5, as it's come to be called. Let's squirm together, Matt. Let's relive this.
God.
Take a look.
Hey, kiddo. And we're trying to call you on our Skype, so you keep hanging up on us.
But it's I don't think she's hearing us. Oh, you know what? I got it.
Here you go.
Call her up. We are winging this like you've never going to believe. Is this Audrey? Is this Audrey? Oh, hey Deb, it's Jeff Belanger. How are you? Hello? If you could pick up that Skype. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? If you pick that up.
Hello.
We can hear you just fine. So we're going to really wing this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to talk to you on this cell phone. Can you pass the questions along?
Breaking up a little bit. I can barely hear you.
Okay, well, we can hear you just fine. Please don't hang up. Oh, she hung up. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah, things like that. That was probably the worst one. But every single UFO episode has had some sort of technical glitch. May not always be obvious to the viewers, but to us, as it's going on, yeah, it's quite obvious to us when it happens.
That was the first time, and we've learned so much doing this. That was the first time our guest was a no-show in the beginning, and so we were trying to flip-flop things going on, and everything technically just went wrong. And I just remember going, Matt, get up here with me. Like a good captain, I said, come up here and sink in the ship with me. No one abandoned. We're all staying on board. We go down together. And so you just stand there trying to work out these technical issues. We film this live, straight through, no cuts, no editing. You can tell most of the time because things go wrong. That's part of the magic of 30-odd minutes. We've tried lots of different weird things over the years. Sometimes we even try to showcase our talents or lack thereof. Sarah, am I correct?
Oh, yeah. So this, yes, as you may not know, people, we are actually the members of a band called the EVPs.
We're big on YouTube.
We are huge on YouTube, yes. We play about once a year, but it's huge when we do.
Bigfoot loves us.
Yeah.
And Bigfoot really loves us. He makes crash appearances. So, yeah, we got our start actually on this very show. We kind of like came together, and it's one of my favorite clips of things that we ever did. So, yeah.
Take a look.
Whenever you want to play it.
Because this is our first musical show, we are going to end on a jam. And if you want to witness this carnage, by all means, hang with us. If you want to break out your didgeridoo and play along.
I've tried, and I can get a couple sounds out of it, and that's about it. So I don't think it'll add anything.
Well, it won't take anything away. Oddballs, come on up. Let's jam this thing out. Let's take it home. Carlston chops wood, key of C. Take it.
Even. That's how we roll, man. Who wants to give us a recording contract?
And let's not forget,
anyone?
Let's not forget Rob Bailey there in the background.
I know. We miss Rob.
He beamed down in a red shirt and something happened.
Never saw him again.
Never saw him again.
We miss you, Rob.
It is.
Wherever you might be.
It's a consistent rule of sci-fi. If you wear the red shirt and leave the ship, you're going to die.
You're done.
You're done. You're done. You're finished. You're cooked.
Don't say that.
It's true. Don't wear red and leave the ship. It's a simple rule. Okay. What's next? The news. Let's take a news break. We'll be right back after this. After this.
A retired architectural draftsman from Portsmouth, Virginia, named Wyatt Jason Moore, believes he may have photographed two ghosts on board the RMS Titanic. Well, not the RMS Titanic, but rather a 9-foot, 200-pound model which he built in his living room. The museum-quality replica took Chuck 17,368 hours to complete over a 9-year period. Inspired by the 1958 film A Night to Remember, Chuck painstakingly recreated the ill-fated ship down to the finest detail, including passengers and crew walking along its decks. Moore began to wonder if his extreme attention to detail had caused a couple of souls lost in the 1912 disaster to haunt his ship. After he took a photograph showing one side of the model, there appeared to be the faces of a man and a woman looking out two of the portholes. Since there is no glass in the miniature portholes, the images cannot be explained as a reflection of light. Whatever these tiny images are, Chuck's wife would like the RMS Titanic out of her house so she can have her living room back. In other news, an auction house in Yorkshire, England recently sold a 19th century vampire slayer kit for 7,500 English pounds. Within its sturdy wooden carrying case, the kit contained everything one would need to dispatch a vampire, including a crucifix, wooden stakes, and a pistol complete with molds for casting silver bullets. Auctioneers and collectors of all things vamp say that these so-called slayer kits were made up in the aftermath of Bram Stoker's classic novel Dracula and were never meant to be taken seriously. However, in recent years, collectors have paid some serious money for these slayer kits when they have turned up for sale at auction. In 2003, Sotheby's sold a kit for $12,000 and another for $20,300. In 2008, the winning bid at Stevens' auction was $14,850. Whatever it takes to end the curse of those Twilight movies is money well spent as far as I'm concerned. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yes.
We're back. We're talking about tonight's 100th mission, going through some of our favorite and most embarrassing moments throughout the years of working on this mothership that is an amazing thing that can go across time and space. Now, when we first got started, Sarah was not with us. She didn't join us for a few episodes. Now, the intro to the show had already been filmed. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to edit. That's why we do the show live. We don't have time to edit. We just go live and hope for the best. I know, you can tell. So, Sarah was on the show for months, really, and not in the introduction, and it was starting to really grate on her. It was starting to hurt her feelings. And even viewers were writing in. Take a look.
Anyway, guys, it's time to give the lady on the team a spot in the intro. Don't make me start a Facebook petition, because I totally will. Thanks in advance, Lisa Harris, Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, Lisa, you got me thinking, what would I look like if I was in the intro?
For the next 30 minutes, we will explore the unexplained. From mysteries beyond our galaxy to ghostly phenomena in our own backyard, we will dive into our psychic.
There you go. Sarah in the intro.
Yeah. What people don't know is that your wife was actually off to the side, like dancing with me, so I didn't feel so awkward.
That's true.
That's cute.
We do what we can to help get us all through this. Sarah, you've been indispensable since. So much fun to have you here to balance the moronic, testosterone-fueled lunacy that is us.
It only takes one of me to balance out the three of you. It says a lot.
Says a lot about you.
No, my amazingness.
That's true.
Come on.
All right. Sarah. Right, Sarah. All right, very good. Okay. Now, we tell you folks each week, follow us on Twitter because we ask questions, you guys write back, and it turns into this. All right, this week's question, what's your favorite 30-odd minutes moment? We had lots of you, and some of our favorites were this. Jeffrey Mudgett, when I was on your show. Very nice. Let's take a look. Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, please welcome Jeff Mudgett. Yeah. That's all you get, mister. That's it. You get the intro. Nothing more than that. All right, we had other tweets, too. Take a look. Well, we're working on it. Oh, engine room. Trouble.
Should Matt and I be tweeting?
Quick, hit some dials, guys. Something's broke. There we go. All right, next one. Julia Lambert said, when you interviewed GAC, the Ghost Adventures crew, in the dark in the hotel room a couple of years ago. I remember that too. Take a look.
Housekeeping?
this the right room? Oh my God! Hey, it's Nick Groff from Ghost Adventures. Can we come in?
Where's my do not disturb sign? I guess.
Come on, we didn't see one. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Did I win a check or something? What the hell
you're the
is
big winner. How you doing?
Oh wait, you are the guys from 30 Odd Minutes. I thought you looked familiar.
Very good win. Welcome. Guys, it is so nice to be able to crash your hotel room. It's an honor to be here with you guys.
You're going to crash here with us?
Yeah.
I think there's a pull-out bed here. You can leave or you guys leave. It's painful.
I want you guys to loosen up. I want you to be comfortable. And so I think...
attorney's going to light.
Yeah, we got to get you... Can you get the light in the corner, Sarah? And we need you guys comfortable here.
Get comfortable. Take off my pants right now.
Let's leave the pants.
Bye-bye. Let's turn into that type of video, huh?
All right. This is
environment. All right. Whose hands on my leg? That's just you.
Now, I'm not positive. This could be the very first talk show shot in night vision. So night vision fashion. What looks best in night vision?
A solid black shirt, because if you have anything hidden in it, it shows up. Big time, man.
Yeah. Yep. Been very proud to be part of this show, but I think the most fun I've had has been the challenge of chasing Jeff around with the rest of the gang, doing the camera work for these episodes. We've been on, the Houghton Mansion, we've been to the Victorian Mansion, Lizzie Borden's, and
Fearing Tavern?
Yeah, the Fearing Tavern, that's right. I've had a great time doing the show, but I think that's been the most fun, making sure that I don't trip over something, especially in a museum like the Fearing Tavern. But just had a load of fun doing it, and putting it together later and making sense out of it. And
I know.
I'm rather proud of those episodes.
They are cool, and what's cool too when we do the live on location episodes, what people we tell people in the show is that editing takes so much time. So what we generally do is to keep it just like the feel of the live show. We start the camera rolling and we go for 30 straight minutes, and that's it. No cuts, no editing. And if you watch closely, you'll notice, with the exception of the Ghost Adventures one where we had to switch to the night vision camera, you'll see it's straight through. We bump into stuff, we fall over, and we keep going one take, not because we're professionals, but because we don't have time.
And well, let's be honest, we did have to bleep Zach.
We did. Yeah.
So that was probably the only editing I think I really had to do, besides putting up the information.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, those guys can't go too long without swearing. It's just Okay, we're going to cut to Sarah. Sarah's in our chat room. You folks have questions. We're going to answer them. Let's get to it.
They got good questions. Can they buy a lock of Matt's hair?
Yes.
There's enough of it.
Everything has a price. Matt, what's yours?
If they want.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, I'll sell some and I'll donate it to fuel.
For the fuel.
Fuel the ship.
Nice.
All right, so make us an offer. Email us, info@30oddminutes.com, and Matt will be willing. Matt, how much to shave your head live on the show?
Sorry.
No, it's got to have a price.
This
Everything
is
has
power,
a price.
man.
Come on.
Nah.
$1 million.
I don't sell out. Sorry.
$1 million?
Nope.
Wow. Matt,
Principles are more important than cash.
$1 million for it'll grow back.
I say we wait till he falls asleep and do it.
Hey, it's going naturally. I'm going to let it go that way.
Make him look like Pyle on Full Metal Jacket.
Sarah, what else do they want to know?
When is the 30 Odd Minutes movie coming out?
30 Odd Minutes?
Can we do it? Can we do a movie?
How long? Would it be a 30-minute movie, or would we have to go feature length?
Yeah.
What would that be like?
I don't know.
We're up to all kinds of ideas.
Yeah.
It's
Someone
really
wants
cool.
to write us a script? Go for it.
Yes, please get us a script. We're obviously don't
We're
script
open.
anything.
It would have to be better than the Reno 911 movie.
Oh, ouch. Zing. But think about it. So, it's kind of cool. 30 Odd Minutes really has developed a life of its own. I've gotten to meet so many cool people at various events. We've done 30 Odd Minutes live at various places, and we'll continue to do so. We have some booked later this year as well. And it's been so cool to see people get it. They get that we can have fun with the paranormal. We take the subject seriously, our guests seriously most of the time, not ourselves so much. That's just how it goes. All right, Miss Sarah, tell us, what else is going on in the chat room? Other questions for us?
Yes, they want to know what each of us love the most about 30 Odd Minutes. So that's a tough question, huh? What do you think, guys?
So we start with Matt.
The fact that it goes live, that's I mean, it's already been said, but that's what I really think is the coolest thing about the show. If we stumble, we trip, we fall, warts and all, people see it.
For me, it's the chemistry between all of us. I mean, we are friends off screen as well as on screen. And do we always agree with each other? No. But will we all back each other up? Yes.
Do we talk smack about Matt behind his back? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait a minute, I was supposed to say that.
Of course we do.
No, that would be Jeff.
Myself behind my back.
Sarah, your favorite moment?
I have to take a page off of Maddie's book because honestly, being able to spend time with some of my best friends like every week is a true gift, honestly. And to have people that are totally into the weirdo stuff that we're into, like that's a rare find. And we're somewhat sane too, so.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I know, right? Right. So yeah, it's something special, I think. So I love everything about it.
It is. It's awesome. It's. I agree with all you guys, and it's fun because we always go out for beer and wings after the show, and it's and sometimes some of the best debates happen there, and I always think like we should have a camera rolling on this, watching us.
That's an idea.
Covered in wing sauce and
episode 150.
150, yeah, live from the.
That's actually a good idea.
I think
Jeff.
only we think that's funny when we're one beer in, though.
No, it's not.
Really?
But just like we get great discussion started here, and then they continue.
That's true.
And that's
who's going to edit the?
Oh yeah, the locals. Who's going to edit the locals?
That's what I'm thinking would be fun, man.
Yeah. No, it's totally true. It's totally true. But yeah, no, and the hope is that it's not just having fun each week doing this. There's a lot of work and that goes into it. But we get a lot of great feedback. But also the hope is that it starts discussion out there too, that people watch this and talk about it, email about it. We get comments, sometimes even hate mail. People get upset about some of these topics, and that's okay. We're here to stir the pot and talk about it because we don't have all the answers. But the discussion, that's the cool thing. Sarah, any other questions for us?
What else? I think there's a lot of questions for you, and this has come up at least 3 times, so I'm just going to ask it, put you on the spot. But they want to know what your own personal, most compelling piece of evidence that has made you a true believer in any of this stuff has been. Sorry, Jeff. What do you got?
I saw Jesus' face in a wad of gum on the ground, and I knew. No, okay. For me, the most compelling evidence has been personal experience. I've heard EVP that I thought are pretty crazy, and I can't fully explain it, but there's still that piece of me. If I wasn't there when it was captured, I don't know. Same with photos, same with videos. Unless I was there when the photo was taken or video was captured, as much as I trust people, you always go, well, I just don't know. But a personal experience, when you go through something where you see something you can't explain in any other way except to label it a ghost or a UFO or alien or whatever, that's the big thing. That's the game changer that, that makes me say, this is compelling, this is a big deal. And my game changer actually happened. I had a sighting in the catacombs of Paris, France, but it was while at Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, that I had another sighting, but this time there were 3 other people around me. So in the catacombs, I was alone. I still believe I saw a ghost to this day. But in Waverly, there were 4 of us. All 4 of us saw the same thing. That's a big difference. That's not a hallucination. That's not me mistaken, for what I experienced. That was really cool. Lizzie Borden's too. Yeah, there were 4. Matt, you were there.
Yep.
That was auditory. We heard footsteps running and reacted. And game changer. Matt, real quick, you guys, what do you think? Matt, Andrew, what was your game-changing piece of evidence?
Game-changing piece of evidence probably for me was UFO related. When I was a teenager and saw the triangle, and then my friends right there on the corner of the other street, all seeing the same thing. That solidified it for me.
For me, living in a haunted apartment and seeing the woman who haunted look at me and smile before she disappeared.
Right on. And Sarah, have you had this game-changing moment yet?
Oh yeah, for me it was sealed, as an adolescent growing up in a haunted house and waking up to someone standing behind me and talking to me. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I can't really deny it anymore. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Very cool stuff. Folks, thank you guys for 100 amazing missions. We'll be back again next time with all new topics. We're always exploring new things, and we love your feedback. Please do write to us, info@30oddminutes.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, from us to you, stay odd.
Thanks so much, everybody. Woohoo!
Bye.